In a small, bustling town, where every day felt the same, two boys couldn't have been more different. Mike, quiet and thoughtful, loved the comfort of a good book. He preferred to sit in his cozy room, watching the world from his window as he carefully imagined new worlds within the pages of his favorite stories. Leo, on the other hand, was like a whirlwind of energy. He loved being outside, making new friends, and playing games that filled the streets with laughter. Mike and Leo lived just a few houses apart, but they had never really spoken. Mike wasn't one to join in with the neighborhood kids, while Leo always had a group around him, playing soccer or riding bikes. Their paths seemed like they would never cross, but life has a funny way of bringing people together. One afternoon, the sky darkened with storm clouds, and the usual outdoor games were canceled. Mike sat by his window, watching the rain splash against the glass. Meanwhile, Leo, stuck indoors for once, felt restless. With no soccer or friends to keep him busy, he wandered through the house and happened to look out the window, directly at Mike's. It wasn't much, just a glance, but it was enough for Leo. Always the extrovert, he waved. Startled, Mike looked up from his book a little unsure, but he waved back with a small smile. The next day, when the storm had passed, Leo knocked on Mike's door, holding a soccer ball under his arm. "Want to come outside? You've got to be tired of being cooped up in there." Mike hesitated. He wasn't the best at playing soccer, and being around Leo's lively energy felt a bit intimidating. But something about Leo's friendly grin made it hard to say no. And so, for the first time, Mike found himself outside, kicking a soccer ball around with Leo. At first, things were awkward. Mike wasn't as fast or as confident, but Leo didn't seem to mind. He encouraged Mike with a smile every time he missed the ball. Slowly, Mike started to enjoy the game, not because he was good at it, but because Leo made him feel welcome. Over time, the boys' differences became their greatest strength. Mike would teach Leo how to slow down, to sit with him on lazy afternoons, and explore new adventures in books. Leo, in turn, showed Mike the thrill of playing in the sun, of running free and laughing with friends. Mike loved how Leo brought excitement into his world, and Leo appreciated how Mike helped him find peace and calm when his energy became overwhelming. It wasn't long before Mike and Leo were inseparable, despite their differences. Mike learned that it was okay to be more open, to let people into his quiet world, and Leo discovered that sometimes the best adventures are the ones found in the pages of a book or in quiet moments shared with a friend. Their friendship, though unlikely, became something special. Mike's thoughtful nature balanced Leo's energetic spirit, and Leo's boundless enthusiasm brought color to Mike's otherwise quiet life. Together, they formed a bond that showed everyone that differences don't matter when friendship brings you together. And so, in that small town where everything once seemed the same, two boys, one introverted and one extroverted, found a way to make their world bigger, brighter, and a little more fun just by being themselves.